In the wake of devastation, Ukraine's architectural identity is being reimagined, not by erasing the scars of war, but by rebuilding with materials that speak of memory, strength, and resilience. Terracotta, with its deep earthen warmth and timeless permanence, becomes not just a building material, but a symbol. It binds the present to a rich past and lays the foundation for communities reawakening from trauma. The buildings shown here capture this ethos, elegant yet grounded, contemporary yet rooted in vernacular soul. Terracotta clads these facades not as ornament, but as narrative skin, weatherproofing not only against the climate, but against cultural erasure. The hues range from sun-baked amber to rich russet, echoing Ukrainian soil and ceramic craft traditions. This is architecture with a pulse, alive in its color and grain, responding to the tragedy not with cold steel, but with warm, tactile substance. The curved residential block in the first image frames communal life against the silhouette of a centuries-old church. It is not coincidence, but quiet dialogue, heritage and rebirth cohabiting the skyline. This juxtaposition between old domes and new balconies speaks volumes. The soft, rounded forms of the balconies aren't just aesthetic, they cradle life, creating zones of gathering and watching, breathing and remembering. In another frame, a glass-wrapped structure punctuated with boxed terraces seems almost to float among trees, the terracotta lining its interiors like an embrace. Nature and design converge, a reminder that Ukrainian rebuilding must not just house bodies, but heal spirits. The boldest image, a biomorphic, almost Gaudi-esque facade, tells us this architecture is not just about function, but emotion. The terracotta ribbons bend and twist like muscle, like memory. Vertical gardens climb its spine, as if reclaiming the surface for life. It's sculptural, irreverent, and radically hopeful. Further images showcase radial housing plans, civic towers, and modular housing, all wrapped in terracotta panels, forming rhythmic patterns of verticality and shadow. Even when placed in stark contrast to minimalist white facades, terracotta holds its own. It does not overpower, it warms, it humanizes. What's emerging across these designs is not a single style, but a strategy of placemaking. These towns, whether rebuilt in Luhansk, Irpin, Mariupol, or Kharkiv, do not seek to copy the past, but to stand upon it. Terracotta is used not nostalgically, but as an instrument of resilience. It is tactile proof that we can build without forgetting. In Ukraine, rebuilding isn't a return, it's a transformation. And in these images, we witness architecture doing what it does best, not just solving problems, but narrating human continuity. Every brick of terracotta becomes a vessel of survival, every tower a lookout for peace, every curve a